Welcome back, children. So, as I explained you yesterday regarding circulation of blood through the heart, today, as I said, I will give a simplified diagram which will help you to understand in an easier way. So, please look. Supposing I told you, as I said, that the heart, this is the heart, this represents your heart. These are the four chambers. This is the right auricle. This is the left auricle. This is the right ventricle. This is the left ventricle. So impure blood is brought via superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Right? This is superior vena cava. This is inferior vena cava. Deoxygenated blood comes into the right auricle. From the right auricle, here is one aperture. This is the right auriculoventricular aperture. This is guarded by three flaps. 1, 2, 3. These are the chordae tendineae. So blood passes from right auricle to the right ventricle via the right auriculoventricular aperture guarded by this is the tricuspid valve. Into the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, blood passes to the lungs via the pulmonary artery. Clear? Now in the lungs, this blood is oxygenated, and from the lungs, blood is brought to the left auricle via the pulmonary vein. So remember here, pulmonary artery is the only artery in the body which carries deoxygenated blood, whereas pulmonary vein is the only vein in the whole body which carries oxygenated blood. So oxygenated blood means blood which has more oxygen. So pure blood or oxygenated blood is brought to the left auricle via the pulmonary vein from the lungs. Now after it is brought to left auricle, it passes to the left ventricle. Now here is again one aperture which is called as left auriculoventricular aperture, which is guarded by a valve which contains two flaps. So this is the bicuspid valve. Remember, this is the bicuspid valve. Or it is also called as mitral valve. So as it passes to the left ventricle, then via the aorta it goes out. This is the aorta. It goes out to get distributed to all parts of the body. So here one thing you must note, that blood enters the heart twice, blood leaves the heart twice in one complete cycle. First, here deoxygenated blood is entering. This is entering entering number 1. Here blood is going out to the lungs. Going out means exit. Here is entry 1, exit 1. Now from the lungs, blood gets purified in the lungs, and purified blood is brought back to the left auricle. Again entering the heart is entry number 2, and then as it comes to the left ventricle, from left ventricle via the aorta it goes out to the body, exit 2. Clear? So 2 times blood enters the heart, 2 times blood goes out of the heart. So this is called as double circulation. So the human heart is an example of double circulation for this reason. Clear? So here you must understand that no mingling of deoxygenated blood with oxygenated blood. In some other animals we find that some mixing of the deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood is permissible. For example, in case of amphibian, in case of reptiles. So these amphibians, they have 3-chambered heart. So there, partially the deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood gets mixed. That is why amphibians are cold-blooded. Whereas human beings or all mammals and birds, we are warm-blooded. For this reason. Because we do not make deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood mix with each other. That is why we have to maintain a constant body temperature. And when this mixing occurs, then the organism will be cold-blooded. So remember this thing. So I think now it is quite clear. Now one more thing I would like to say here. So 2 circulations can be understood. First circulation is blood coming out from the right ventricle, entering the lungs, getting purified, and the pure blood from the lungs entering the left auricle. This circulation is called as lesser circulation or pulmonary circulation. Clear? Now, after blood reaches the left ventricle from the left auricle, it goes out to the body, goes through the whole body, and again returns back to the right auricle via the superior and inferior vena cava. So here one more circulation. Clear? So this is called as greater circulation or systemic circulation. Clear? So remember, 2 circulations are there. One is pulmonary circulation. This is also called as lesser circulation. Another is systemic circulation, which is also called as greater circulation. So we find 2 circulations in one complete cycle. So that is why we say that the human heart is an example of double circulation. Clear? So you should remember this. So this is how blood gets transported throughout the body from the heart and again back to the